What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one. Today we're gonna be out here on the river again. I'm going to the spot that I've come to quite a bit, but every morning I just see like ducks flying, and you know, they come into the spread and all, but some of them will keep on going and land in this other spot down the river. And I was thinking if I can walk over there, I can probably if I can get my decoys out there, and there's not a bunch of deep holes right there, I might set up my spread right there this morning. I think that's kind of the trick with hunting the river is, you know, you can pull ducks off of their natural fly line, but if you can see where they're landing, that's going to be a good spot to set up, in my experience anyway. So I think I'm going to walk out there and give that a try this morning. Sorry if you guys have been wondering where I've been. I posted that first video opening day, and then I went out a few more times after that, and it just seems like I've had kind of a run of bad luck. Not really bad luck, I shouldn't say, because I've been shooting birds. I've just been shooting like, you know, 2, 3 maybe, and just hasn't been enough to really make a video on. I've been filming it, but yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll edit it up, and then it'll be like an 8-minute video because there wasn't a whole lot of action. But then I had a little bit of COVID there for a while, and yeah, I was like pretty much asymptomatic the whole time. But I got a negative test result the other day, and I feel fine. I went out one day when I had COVID, and I felt fine, and I got out here and I threw my decoys out and all, and at the end of the day I was like, all right, time to pack it up. And then, man, getting those decoys packed up, it was a little bit of a mission. It was like I wasn't feeling sick, but then if I had to do like something physical, I started to get real tired real easy. So that was pretty much the extent of my symptoms. But yeah, I'm all good now. I got an over-the-counter test and came up negative. So yeah, wasn't too bad. But I'm a little bit tired this morning, honestly. It's it's been a little bit too long since I came out here, and I think my body's not used to waking up at 2 in the morning. So hopefully it'll be a good morning today. We had a pretty good cold front tonight. It dropped like, it's like a, I don't remember what it was. It was something like a close to a 10 degrees change in temperature. So hopefully it'll push some ducks down. Yeah, I guess, man, I don't really have a whole lot to say this morning. I think I'm just a little tired is all, but yeah, I'll go ahead and get all packed up, head out there, and hopefully we'll have some ducks for you guys to see. Well, guys, it's about 20 minutes till shooting light. I got the old blind set up and decoys out. There wasn't any holes that I could find, so hopefully I don't go chasing after a duck today and have it have me go over my waders. But it looks like there's probably not going to be any holes, but you really can't tell. There's you'll find, like last year I was scouting this one place out, and there was like, it looked great. It was like a nice little flat area. And then my brother decided to, he was like, hey, it's kind of hot. I think I'm going to hop in the river. I was like, shit, go for it. And he hopped in. Probably like, sorry, I thought I heard some ducks get up, but I think it was just the water. So he hopped in and almost went completely underwater. There's about a 6-foot hole right off the bank. So you can never tell with the river. So you just got to be careful. But yeah, I got all my decoys set up. I got my blind made. I don't have a mojo because one of them went out on me, and the other one, I was actually coming out hunting, and I was walking upriver with my sled, and my mojo was in it, and the current fighting against the current, it came up over the sled and sunk it. So my mojo got lost, and my king mallard one is that one's non-existent. That one's not working anymore. So no mojo today, but I'm sure we'll get some ducks down. All right, well, I got one. Ugh. Shit. First part coming off the bank's a little hard. Oh, didn't think so. All right, guys, well, whew. Just got back, got me a little, nice little widgeon. I knew that's what they were, because I saw them come over the top and I saw their white bellies. Whew, I'm a little out of breath. That was a long walk back. I went all the way down there, circled around, and just came cupped up right here. And I'll tell you what, I am out of practice with a gun. I should have dropped 2 out of there, but that one I did hit. I have to say, man, that bismuth it definitely gives you some range, I won't lie. It definitely gives you a little bit more range. It just doesn't help you hit more ducks. One more thing, I didn't film me picking him up because I was hauling ass out there, and then I got to him. It's funny that I said about deep spots earlier. I got out there, I just reached out, grabbed him, went cool, I got him, you know. And I took like literally one more step forward and I almost went over my waders, guys. Like 3 more inches I would have gone over my waders. It was like I was like a little above my knees, one more step, shoo, all the way down. I thought I was going over, but luckily I didn't. The hunt continues. Hey. All right, got one more. Could have shot that guy and get to this widgeon first. All right, look at this pretty guy. Don't want to go over there. That's where that deep spot is. Look at that guy. It's a good looking widgeon. Well, guys, about literally 15 seconds after that last clip, I just heard and splash right in front of me. I was like, dang it, I didn't even see him coming. Because as you can see, I can't see around this corner, so I can just hear them. But most of the time they're coming up here, and then I'll see them like up here, and I'll start calling them here. But those guys, they must have come around the corner and just cupped up and just landed. Well, guys, if you've ever wondered how it is filming your own hunt, I haven't seen a duck in probably half hour. Yeah, probably not that long. Probably like 15 or 20 minutes. Probably more like 20 minutes. Anyway, my GoPro battery died, and so I was like, okay, perfect timing. Haven't seen a duck in a long time. And so I took it off my head, took the GoPro out, and I was switching my battery out, and about 15 mallards just buzzed my head. And I was like, crap, worst timing possible. So just hit them with some light calling, and then they just, because it came over like this, and they went almost to that bend, and then they turned back around, and then just all of them just dumped right in. So picked me out a greenhead, and as you can see, I had my camera case open and I was switching my battery out, and I picked me up a stud greenhead. I mean, I don't know if this is coming out very good in the light, but man, that dude's got a big old noggin on him. He's got 2 curls. I don't know if you'd call that 3, but yeah, that dude just freaking is a nice mallard. And I was like, dang it, man, worst timing possible. And I do have my shot cam on, but if I was a betting man, I'd say that it didn't turn on, because it seemed like this shot cam, you have to wake it up by slapping the stock, but I'll do that. Then I'll go back to review the footage, and it still just picks up the second shot. So only shot once, so that's probably what happened. But ducks are starting to fly again. I don't know what time it is. Let's see. It is 7:30. So there's a little bit of a, come on now. There's a little bit of a lull there, but looks like they're starting to pick up again. So I got a fresh battery in, so hopefully next time I'll capture it. I'm not sure if you can see them or not. This GoPro's kind of terrible at picking stuff up from a long ways off, but there's just a ton of snow geese flying up over me. Wish they'd come down one of these days, but I haven't seen a duck for a while. Ooh, man, I got a little ice buildup on the old goatee. Dang it, man, they landed. A couple of gadwalls. Hey! Hey! Get up! All right. All right, guys, got me a couple greenheads. I'll have to recap when I get back to the blind. Man, this bismuth is no joke. Both of those guys are goners. Check them out. All right, well, tell you what, that river's no joke. It's a little bit of a walk back, walking upstream, but yeah. So I'll probably will play the clip of the gadwall I saw. They flew over super high, way up there, and called at them, got them to turn around. They came back, buzzed me, and then went back again, and then short stopped me like probably 120 yards down the river. And as those guys were working, a couple of greenheads were also flying over, and so I was calling at both of them, seeing if anyone come down, and gadwall landed down there, and I don't know what happened to those mallards, but apparently they must have landed upstream from me and then just floated down. So wasn't the most cinematic ducks cupped up or nothing, but got them up off the water, because I kind of have like a, I don't know if it's a rule or not, but if you get a duck to, I think personally, if you get a duck to land in your spread, you can shoot them on the water. But if they floated in, you kind of need to get them up, because I don't know. I don't really know why. It's just kind of the way I feel. But I'll show you these guys. This guy, he is kicking like crazy, but this one is young. Check him out. He has no curls, and hang on. He's even got a few spots on him. So that's a young dude, and this guy, he's not as old as that first mallard I shot. You can see how his curls aren't that great quite yet, but good looking duck still. So there's 5. See if we can get one more and limit out. First limit of the season, hopefully, if we can get one more. Well guys, I just had a, let's see, let me put my gun down. There's a teal right there. And I have no idea where he came from. I didn't hear him or nothing. He just came down, right down, landed with these other teal decoys I got. And I was gonna shoot, but then I was like, yeah, give it a little while longer. Haven't seen a lot of ducks. He's still sitting there, but kind of wanting to get some more footage of some ducks cupped up flying right into the spread for you guys. But it's been a little slow, which is weird for someone who's got 5 ducks down. But it's been kind of slow lately. Yeah, there he goes. It's been kind of slow lately. They flew great first light, and then they just slowly trickled off. And that little teal, he wants to hang out here, but he doesn't like me. So hopefully we can get some more ducks flying. All right, there's the limit. Ha-ha! All right, guys. Whew, success, man. I was starting to think it wasn't gonna happen. It's probably been another 15 minutes since that teal landed in my spread, and I let him take off on me. And I was sitting here, hadn't seen another duck, and I was like, man, really should have shot that one, and I really should have shot 2 out of that group of mallards that came in off camera. And you know, I was thinking about all these woulda shouldas. I thought I was gonna have to call it a day at 5 ducks, but I had those widgeons. I was just sitting here, and I was just practicing my duck calling. I was just, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I saw them go right there, and it just happened that I just quacked right when they did that, and I saw them turn. They cupped up a little bit, and they picked up, went over, and then just came cupped up straight down. And I was like, man, there's a chip shot right there. There's my last duck. Whew. Barely got the camera on in time though. But I got that real nice greenhead here. Here's that big old mature drake. There's the younger one, middle-aged one. And then I got my 3 widgeons. 2 of them are hens. I try not to shoot hens, but it happens, especially with widgeons. It's hard to see them when they're cupped up. But first one, last one, and there's my drake widgeon. That's a good looking dude right there. But I'll go ahead and show you guys my spread real quick before I pack up. Like I said, I didn't have any spinners, so if you guys are trying to make the decision whether to buy, you know, maybe you got a dozen decoys and you're thinking, should I get a spinner or should I get another dozen? I'd say get another dozen, guys. It's spinners are nice. I feel like I probably would have gotten a little bit more attention from the higher up ducks this morning if I had my spinners, but one of them's in the river somewhere and the other one's just flat out broken. But I'll go ahead and show you my spread real quick. So my blind is, let's see, hold on. My blind is right there. And I got a J pretty much of just ducks, mostly mallards. I got a couple widgeons mixed in there. Just a J right there. And I just got my group of teal right here. And I've noticed that the ducks like to land with the teal, so I just stick them right in my keel hole. And I think that works pretty good for me. That's exactly where that, you guys are probably getting blinded in the sun. That's exactly where that teal that I didn't see coming landed in my spread. And it seems like those mallards, when they were decoying, they wanted to land right there. I'm not sure if that was just because it was a bigger group, but that's usually pretty typical of like bigger groups, I've noticed. But yeah, so just a simple J with some smaller ducks right here. I wanted to kind of touch on this. I was thinking about this whenever there was no ducks flying. Some of you guys ask me where I go, and I'm just comfortable here. I'm not like, this isn't like some great hidden spot. I know that there's other people that hunt here. As a matter of fact, walking in, I saw some sled tracks from probably yesterday morning, which isn't a big deal. I don't mind. I'm just familiar with this area. There's nothing real special about here. I think that you guys, if you want to go out duck hunting, you can get on the river and you can just find yourself, just get on the river, and I promise you'll see at least one duck. But you'll probably see more, but I promise you'll at least see one. And if they don't land in your spread, look where they're landing to, because I like a spot that's a little bit further upriver. But every morning, and I'd get ducks that pull them off and they decoy in my decoys, but a lot of them loved landing right here. So I think that New Mexico on the Rio Grande is a little bit different than other places. I think that other places you can scout it and you'll find yourself a duck hole. I think that here there's ducks coming straight down the pipe every morning. They may be ducks that hang out here for a couple of days. They might be ducks that just keep on going. But I've noticed that if I can find where they're consistently landing, that'll be a good spot for me. So if you guys want to get out duck hunt, it doesn't matter if you go to like a special spot. Like I said, I'm just familiar with this area. There's nothing special about it. But best thing you can do is just look at where the ducks are landing and then just go there. Like I said, this is the first time I've tried this spot since I've hunted this area and limited out on 6 ducks. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up for me. It just boosts the algorithm for me so that new people can see my channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.